Everybody, it is time for a best of three between Sjow, our blue Terran player here, and on the top part of the map we've got aTnSocke once again as our red Protoss player. This, of course, is a best of three, once again from IEM, Intel Extreme Masters Tournament. And we're on Lost Temple today. So hopefully we'll have a pretty epic PVT here on Lost Temple. One of my favorite matchups. So we'll see what's going on in this game. Let's check out the builds we got going here. Barracks, pretty standard. Everybody doing the same old good stuff. Socke, I did, of course, cast his best of three. I cast that yesterday, where he played against Pretty, another Terran player. So we might see a lot of similar builds from that. This, of course, is not the next round after his game with Pretty. It's the game after the game after that one. So 2 rounds after that one. Not quite sure. It might be semifinals, quarterfinals. I don't know. So anyway, we got gas going up. So standard here for Socke. Scouting here with this little probie. And looks like he's going to scout the bottom, unfortunately. It's going to be in the wrong position. And Sjow, he hasn't even bothered to scout yet. This is a kind of late scout for a Terran player, especially on a 4-player map. He does have a pretty safe opening. He's going to get that Marine out. He'll probably go with a... he might go with a standard 2 Marine. Tech Lab, then Marauder, of course, will be very, very safe opening. Socke, preferring to scout, getting a second gas up, about halfway mark on that Cybernetics core, so he's definitely going to go with some tech units here. And it looks like that Marine is going to see that probe go by, and from that, I guess it'd be safe to assume that he's not coming from down here because, like, along with 99, excuse me, 99% of Protoss players who usually scout after Gateway or after Pylon, it's pretty safe to expect that they're not going to be coming from the close position. So let's see, he's going to go with a factory already in another barracks, so not going with that Marauder build. He's pumping out a bunch of Marines, and now he's finally getting that Tech Lab. And here we got Socke going with, okay, he hasn't started Warp Gate, which makes me think he's saving his money, or actually saving his gas for something, because there's no reason Socke would forget his Warp Gate. He's just too damn good, and he's actually going to come over here and build. Booyah, 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 building a Stargate. So we're going to have probably a Void Ray timing push here, and we'll probably see this being researched very soon. There it is. There's those Warp Gates. So he just wanted to delay that Warp Gate just a little bit so he could get that Stargate out as fast as possible. So this is definitely going to be a really quick and accurate timing push from Socke at this point. So he's got to hit every single mark on this build order, otherwise his build order is going to get thrown off. And I thought he was going to stop pro production there. Let's check pro production. 24-21, so pretty similar. The Protoss will have a little bit of a lead, of course, with that Corona boosting. So we've got Sjow getting some Hellions, getting some Marauders, getting the concussive shell upgrade. Actually, whoa, he's going Phoenix. Okay, I was excuse me, I got a cough. Getting a Phoenix out, I wasn't expecting that. Now, where is he going with that? Is he just going to scout with that? Now this is post-patch 1.2, so those Phoenixes do come out faster, 35 seconds, so he's just going to scout with the Phoenix. Okay, so he knows exactly what he's up against. I thought this was going to be like a quick timing push with the Void Ray, but no. He's just going to come up here and scout. He's going to see 3 Marines, and if he has 2 Phoenixes is going to crush this very easily. But this is a pretty quick timing push from Sjow. He's going to have 2 Hellions, 2 Marauders, and 3 Marines. But of course we have a Sentry with the Force Field, so that kind of negates all that. Sjow's going to have to come in here pretty quick and sneakily, but I don't think he's going to sneak in with those Phoenixes flying around. Now he's producing a Void Ray, but he's going to have to land this Force Field perfectly. Booyah, there's that Force Field. Very nice. Now he can pick up some Marines. Of course, Marines the only unit here who do shoot air, so these Phoenixes will just tear this rush apart. And he's got enough for 1 more Force Field, probably enough for 2, as soon as that, if he decides to lay another one. So both Phoenixes going on the attacking. Left 3 Marines back here in the middle line. Very smart from Sjow, expecting more Phoenix harassment. And that was a really nice play there. So definitely Socke just is kind of, these are the type of positions at least I like being in, whenever you can just scout freely and your base is defended. And he can actually pick up some more of those Marines if he feels so inclined. He's got more than enough for another Graviton beam. And even another one here if he wants to. He can pick up one more unit. There it is. Getting that Marine. That Marine is not having a good day. It pops, explodes all over the place. And uh-oh, here comes in the Void Ray from the top. He's going to be able to get charged up here on those SCVs, but there are like 5 or 6 Marines down here. Those Hellions aren't going to be doing too much against this. and quickly falls away, not even taking much shield damage. So very nice play there. And this Helen, or these, this Marauder is just like waiting. He's like, how much energy those Phoenixes have? I need to get out of here. But no, he's just hanging out there. And these Phoenixes are going to fly back. So just going with the 2 Phoenixes just for stopping rushes. And now he's turning this into a macro game stock. Oh man, I just am so impressed by his Protoss play recently. I started playing Protoss only in ladder. I was previously playing Terran. Before that, I was previously playing Zerg. So I'm just kind of going through the motions. You know, I like to see what the how this common strategies are on ladder for each individual race, and I think it's kind of a, you know, it's like a duty of a caster to play at least all the races at least once for a certain period of time, just so you can understand the build orders a little bit better. You know, because whenever you play them, you definitely get a lot more experience with them rather than just seeing them in a replay. Doing it makes everything a lot more clear. So Sjow on the defensive, he's putting up expansion, so he's probably going to plan on expanding here very soon. But he has to do it extremely safe. Those Hellions were kind of useless this game. But with this drop, he won't have enough. But he's trying to be sneaky. He's going to take this medevac the long way, so he's taking the scenic route. These Phoenixes, of course, guarding the short air distance. Now, I'm thinking about this. Maybe aTnSocke was planning on doing this build, excuse me, for any position on the map, but that could have been the case. But maybe this is aTnSocke's build order for this map and these particular spawning positions, just because of the close air distance, and Phoenixes are so much closer to your opponent's base. Now, if they were across map, let's say he was over here, that may have not been the case. Maybe aTnSocke has a whole nother build planned out for that, not quite sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if aTnSocke used this singular build for close air spawning positions with 4-player maps with these Phoenixes. So we got a proxy pylon down here, and Sjow pushing out. When he take this expansion, he's going to sit out here in the front of his base at this choke point. And aTnSocke just building up a nice big army. He's not even putting it in front of his expansion. He's just leaving it back in here in his main, and that's kind of interesting. He does have plenty of vision, so you can see when the army's pushing out. These things are like super fast. Oh no, very horrible mistake, missing one of those Phoenixes, and that instantly reduces the value of that one Phoenix. Without his buddy there to pick up units, that single Phoenix isn't very useful as it would have been with 2 of them. So now aware that his opponent, we have Sjow pushing out. Sjow with a very good timing, or actually attack right now, but those force fields and that, oh, he doesn't have range up, but he can totally crush this army with some nice force fields. Sjow pulling back, and looks like we're going to have a little bit of a dance here, but those Colossi are getting up and going, pulling some probes out even just for some defense. The expansion is up and running, and we actually have a drop here in the back. Those Marines are going to do a bunch of damage to probes, and Marines are so amazing at killing probes, so much better than Marauders. And this may just be a side attack, so divert him so he can attack from the front. There he goes, stimming. He may try and snipe this Nexus. That's what I'm imagining. He's going to come in here and snipe this Nexus. That was just a huge diversion, and he may even actually get this. This is getting pretty low. It's below half there as it's dropping so quickly. Marines with their DPS is amazing with stim, and that worked out perfectly for Sjow. Back here, this drop, sacrificing that drop for killing a Nexus is such a smart play. I love plays like this. Sjow just being a master of you know, diversion here, just throws a drop in here. Sure, it's doing a lot of damage, but I think he even lost like most of those Marines and probably 2 medevacs. But just for the cost of that one Nexus, I mean, aTnSocke is going to be so far behind in the economy while his is up and running, and as long as he can defend this, he will be sitting pretty. You can check the income difference. It's like 200 at least at this point, not to mention orbital commands. As soon as he throws on those 2 mules he has, it's going to skyrocket. And he's just going to be able to produce so many more SCVs, but he's kind of slacking on the SCVs here. He's going to get supply blocked very soon, so a little bit of slack in there as macro. Everybody's got that problem now and then. But aTnSocke now feeling he has to attack that and hit with so much damage. Great force field. Those Colossi in the back are roasting those units, and oh wow, those bunkers just did not get up and quick enough. And this may just be the end for Sjow. Sjow may actually get destroyed after this one attack. Even though the first attack was so successful, these stalkers, tall boys in the back, and wow, you just slaughtered that entire army. Is there any reinforcements in the front? No, there's no reinforcements in the back. Sjow is in trouble right now. Trying to muster as many units as he can. He's got 4 barracks pumping units, 5 actually, and I don't think he's got a chance of fighting this off. Wow. Oh, he's going to pull SCVs now. He's going to have to focus fire, kill them. Those tall boys in the back, they do so much damage. He's got 2 Vikings. This is going to be great. SCVs trying to kill stalkers. Zealots up there trying to defend him. But he has so many stalkers, and he's actually got a command center in here, that main he's flying. And where the hell is aTnSocke? Oh, actually, we had a drop here. Sjow dropping here. Is this going to turn into some type of ridiculous base race? Oh, man. Not good. You don't want to base race a Terran on this map especially, he can hide those things all over those. And wow, if Sjow can just deny all the air, this could drag out a lot longer, because if Sjow can take out these two buildings that have air, like if he could kill this here, if he can kill out Stargate very quickly, that's definitely when he wants to kill, to stop those air units, because right now he can check the unit station. He's got air dominance right now with that one medevac, and right now aTnSocke has this one void ray. If he kills this one void ray, that's going to be such a huge deal. Kill this one void ray. No, the orbital commander is going to burn to death. Oh no, here he goes. There he goes. Very nice. But he's got another pylon powering it. Even I think this third one is maybe in there too, but oh, if he would have killed the Stargate, that would have been a huge change. Sjow is going to be able to rebuild his forces. He saved almost every single production building, so that really didn't hurt him too bad. He lost all of his harvesters though, but at the same time, aTnSocke has no minerals. He spent the last of his minerals to get this void ray out, and he does not have enough to make a command center. I mean a nexus. So if, oh man, this isn't. I mean, Sjow still has a chance. He's still in this. He's over here in the map, but the one void ray can do so much damage. Especially if he doesn't get enough Marines out. He needs to be pumping Marines right now to fight off that one void ray. That one void ray is the only unit that can get to him. Like, I don't see a single way for aTnSocke to kill this. This is essentially a tie unless this void ray kills everything. And where is this void ray at? This void ray is just looking for a medevac. There's the medevac. He's going to find it. That's not going to be what he wants to kill. aTnSocke's main, what he really wants to do right now, if he could see the map, he really needs to come here and kill this. He's making a Banshee. That's not what, I mean, of course, Sjow doesn't know that aTnSocke cannot remake his main, but if he did know that, he'd be making a Viking right now. Of course, he's making a bunch of Marines. That bunker coming up is going to be so critical. aTnSocke really, let's see if he has vision of that. He does not know it's down there, but he has to assume it's being down there. So Sjow is in a great position to even tie this game at the worst case scenario. I mean, I don't see this void ray killing his entire base, but I think he's going to win this. I think Show's going to win this, even though I thought aTnSocke had such a great position. I still think Show's going to win this. Even if he loses like 2 barracks, he's still going to have more than enough Marines to kill that. And there's no way any of these units can get anywhere near that Terran base. And this base, he's got a whole mining base here. You can mine all these minerals, gas, do everything. And this one void ray is going to be able to kill all these Marines. And he's taking a lot of damage right there. Wow, baiting him up to Tallboy. Wow, that was very nice. Oh, this bunker's in position. He really needs... No, not a Banshee. You need to make a void... you need to... Oh no, he's going to get Cloak at least, so that's going to allow him to do some damage, and he could, over time, kill off the entire base, but I think a Viking would be much better. A Viking can deal with this. A Viking can deal with the Void Ray, and aTnSocke TTing now, realizing that he's not going to win this, and he's probably going to tap out here very soon. So Sjow, man, I thought Sjow was going to get crushed after that, but that one sneaky drop back here, taking out this Nexus, and wow, aTnSocke just didn't have enough money saved up, or spent too much of his money warping in units in this attack and didn't realize that. And that was just such a close. This was such a close game right there at the very end. I thought aTnSocke was. You saw it. aTnSocke came in here, steamrolled this expansion, and basically crushed everything in there. And unfortunately lost due to Sjow just flying his base away and with that really great attack. And unfortunately, aTnSocke just didn't have enough money to buy a new Nexus. But anyway, that was a really cool game number 1. I'm gonna move on to game number 2.